Welcome everybody to Extreme Power No Handling Autocross, and since this is the final episode in this series, I thought I'd break my rules a little bit and try out the 2007 Toyota Hilux Arctic Trucks AT38, which has 980 horsepower, 821 pounds-feet of torque from a 7-litre twin-turbocharged V8 engine, and it weighs 4,687 pounds. You do 0 to 60 in 3.725 seconds, 0 to 107.540 seconds, and it'll go on to a top speed of 206 miles an hour. So you might be thinking, why am I breaking the rules? Well, it's above the 7.0 maximum handling at 7.6, which I've kept in place throughout this series just so cars don't come left, right and centre from like supercars or hypercars and dominate the leaderboard. But since it's the final episode, I thought I'd give a big truck like this a go, because the Ford Ranger T6 Rally build has reigned supreme at the top of the leaderboard in this series for a hell of a long time. So I thought I'd give a car that's even better in terms of handling and similar to that car a go. So let's see what it can do. Now you might think, well, the handling's great, so it's not really extreme power no handling. Well, it still weighs a hell of a lot. It's still nearly 5,000 pounds, and the car certainly wasn't meant to be dealing with either this amount of power or this rate of speed. Because it's more for going slowly across the polar ice caps, etc. More than I knew I missed that then. Sorry, but yeah, it's more for going slowly across polar ice caps through the snow, etc. than speeding along with way more power than it had originally across an autocross course like this. So it's not exactly in its comfort zone, but it should do well. Is it easy? Could handle that jump a little bit better though, to be honest. As you can see, the speed difference is really rather quite large compared to other vehicles that we've had on the series. But even that Ford Ranger, with the fact that it had obviously below the 7.0 required handling, still did incredibly well. But 53.787 seconds is a cracking first lap time, so I'm pretty sure we're going to beat that Ford Ranger. But by how much is yet to be seen. This is a perfect example why I did keep it at 7.0 handling. As you can see, only being at 7.6 makes it a car that's really good in terms of handling, despite being a big heavy truck without any extra handling upgrades. We just need to try and get a clean lap in here. So yeah, slight improvement there. Oh dear, the brakes aren't very good as well. 51.785. Well, we're not going to get a clean lap out of this one. The brakes are a little bit worse than I was expecting, to be honest. So even though it is handling wise pretty good, it's not a perfect vehicle by any means. Does not like that bump very much either. The rear end flew up in the air and I lost control at the front because of it. This car's also reigning supreme at the Extreme Offroad Silly Build series, which has been finished. So hopefully it can reign supreme on this one as well. Even if I have broken the rules slightly. Let's keep this a clean lap this time round. Speed difference is remarkable. Around that previous corner we struggled to get to 65, 68 mile an hour, but with this we're doing nearly 80, which is a big difference. Well, we've beaten it. with 49.650, but let's see whether we're not going to extend that lead in this final lap. A car that weighs as much as this as well. Handles really, really well. Really, that jump there, that's the Achilles heel of this vehicle, quite frankly. Well, we're not going to improve, so despite the fact that this car has pretty damn good handling and better than any vehicle on this series so far, it's not all that far ahead of the Ford Ranger. We're at a time of 49.650 seconds, which means it's only a little over 1.3 seconds or thereabouts quicker than that Ford Ranger, which, considering how you know, like I said, how good handling wise this car is, that's not that great, quite frankly. But it does beat the Ford Ranger and therefore every other vehicle in the series. Just a shame that, you know, the only car I could find to beat the Ford Ranger was a car that was breaking the rules slightly. But it's a final episode, so it doesn't really matter, quite frankly. But yeah, solid vehicle all around though, this car. Really, really do like it. I am really glad that they put it in this game, as it's a properly good off-road vehicle. Might not well be in the Arctic, but it can still handle the rough stuff nonetheless that Forza Horizon 3 has to throw at it. So yeah, final episode in the series, like I said. Don't know whether we're going to bring back the normal Extreme Power No Handling series to Forza Motorsport 7. But if I do, I'll see you when we start that series. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.